My name's Sean Granville. I'm the sales manager at Sureclean. I've been here for about 9 years. So I've seen the development and the changes from a relatively small company to a company that's growing year by year. Sureclean was formed in 1985 by a local chap and his family. And in 1998, he sold the company. He decided he was going to retire. And the current owners are still the same owners, and they're the 3 directors, and they're involved on a day-to-day basis with the running of the company. The company's grown. When it was bought, the turnover was roughly $1 million, and this year we're looking at in excess of $8 million of a turnover. And we've increased the workforce. I think at that time it was about 37, and the workforce now is well over 100, and we're looking to grow it even further. I think the expansion of Sureclean has really been caused by the directors' involvement. Plus also realising that the people are the best asset. So investment has not only been made in specialist equipment, but also in the personal development of the people that work here. Now our people, whilst they work here, aren't often here. So therefore when they actually start here, we start a personal development plan, but that gives them the skills to actually do their job and do it well. I think the growth here has been rapid, but because the directors that have been involved since the outset, since the purchase of the company, are very much hands-on and involved, they determined that the company was going to grow, so therefore the investment was made in the equipment, but also in the people. And as part of that, the people have got to develop with the same speed as the company, because one can't afford to leave the other one behind. Communication is very, very important. And although you have a protocol with regards to managers and line managers, there is an interaction between everybody at every level. And I think that helps to actually bring a company forward. With an expansion of a company, there are problems. Considering the way the health and safety legislation is, we've actually taken that on board, and we've actually worked for accreditation in our health and safety, quality and environmental management. That takes a lot of time, and it takes people dedicated to actually doing that. Safety is our ethos in this company, and not only the safety of our own people, but the people we work for. What we try and do is actually exceed it. We anticipate what might happen in the future, and we actually deal with that now. So really that doesn't leave us high and dry. It doesn't leave us trying to catch up. Hopefully we're just a bit ahead of the pack, and we can actually deal with it that much better. We've actually found that recruiting the right people is difficult. So what we do is we actually advertise for certain candidates, and we look at them and see whether they are capable of being trained and trained to a good level. So we have in-house training. We also actually bring people in to train. And we realise that the level of skills that we require, people don't have them in the street, but they may have some of these to start with. So what we do is we develop that on further. And as we actually add new disciplines to the company, we have further training to actually allow these people to develop with it. Often we put people away to do one job, and while they're there, they have to do other jobs. So whilst every job has a certain part which is replicated in another job, there are certain differences. That may be in a location, it may be in the companies we're working for. So really we have to look at every job as a completely different one from the last one. We have a structured management system, and some of those powers that the directors would normally have had in the early years are now devolved to senior managers. The senior managers then have line managers and project engineers. So we think that we've actually got a structured setup, but not only to deal with the business as it is today, but also looking to the future. So it's a constantly evolving thing. The relationship with the public sector has been advantageous to Sureclean. Certainly we sought their assistance when actually the company was purchased, and they've been with us every step of the way, whether it's HIE or the LECs. One of the things they've really helped us with is our training. We need to develop certain training skills here that are not apparent anywhere else. So we've had to set up training programs. And as part of that, they've actually given us training grants, which has led to us actually being an asset accredited training centre. certainly they've been instrumental in the growth of this company, and hopefully that will continue into the future.